Okay, guys, the open was a little bit busy today. We had a lot of alerts triggering, and we have a lot of alerts triggering, but still the market is in downtrend and with a lot of overhead resistance. So don't chase gap ups when the market is downtrending. Okay, it's most likely that you will find a lot of supplies like we did here, and like for example, like we did here on Spotify. We also did it here. So these are one of the best setups. Okay, let me show you something. This is one of the best setup daily setups that I have on my watch, and the reaction hasn't been as I was expected. Okay, even though pre-open was pre-open was so let me pre-open was green. We might have a new green leg today here. Let's see if the buyers step in, but still the market is downtrend with a lot of overhead resistance here in these zones, so we have to be careful. I'm seeing a couple of breakouts not fading, which is a good thing, a good signal. We have stone from Friday, and it seems that we had a couple of buyers here entering around 11, and which I like to have this action on the market. Even though the market is down, we have Groupon holding in here with a very nice breakout on Friday. I missed this one on Friday. I wasn't paying attention when it break out, and I didn't want to take also the trade. I didn't want to left anything open. With this amount of uncertainty, I did not want to open any new trade. But I'm just watching this inside trade here to see how it works. Let me just close the gap here really good. So we have an inside candle on Friday here. I was expecting this gap up. This is one of the best setup right now in the market. This one and MSTR. Okay. As soon as it breaks here, what's BTC doing? Yeah. That's very nice action here. Nice candle on the 5-minute chart. Let me show you. Okay. Yes, right now I'm just sitting and I'm watching what's happening here in these areas, and with these specific setups. I'm only interested in what happened here. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna watch others. Let me see what Tesla is doing. Okay, very bad shape Tesla, but it's getting very bad shape. We have a lot of resistance here. I don't like it for my trade style. Okay, QQQs. 20 moving average is acting over 71 act price, and it's acting as overhead resistant to, or might be acting in the future, in the next coming days. This week is only 4 days of trading, so if you want to trade, you want to be fast on this market, and I cannot be fast on this market right now. So let me watch what's been holding here. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I close this on yeah. This looks like a short entry here. Spotify. Let me look. Yeah, this was the inside day trade that I did on Friday. I didn't work out actually. So yeah, everything's still gapping up as I was expecting, to be honest. For the weekend we haven't we didn't have like bad news or something like that. So, but it seems that we're going to have a way to figure out the tariffs ahead. We have Netflix. Oh, Netflix. We have Netflix earnings this week. I put it here so I can watch the action of today's Netflix. Yeah, we have Netflix with earnings. How's semiconductor doing? Wow. Semiconductor tariff were from 140 to 20%, and the market is, the industry is still weak. So let me see on today's pre-market and also on the open actually. Let me see how it goes moving. So at least it's not fading. We have people covering here, entering here around this area. I don't I don't so the problem that I'm seeing with this trade is that in any moment, if something happens, if something gets cleared with the tariff, I believe this trade it would be likely to fade. That's why I'm not taking this trade. But today, and also we have a lot of extensions here on mostly all of the groups. Let me show you here. So NAM, you have IM. You see, there is no setup here. We have AU extension here. They are holding very well actually. They are holding very well. If that action continues, I might need to enter in the trend because that's what I'm after for. A good trend. How is silver doing? Silver, VIX, okay, OEM. Hey. Yeah. Okay, nice follow through for Summit. Nice. You see, I told you this. I told you the other day that any of these company might be going higher. But still, there is no good setup here. But since they have a higher short float, Yes, I'm just paying attention to this, to PLTR, MSTR today. BE and Costco were very strong, but it's very slow um, for my account, for this account. So I'm just watching it. Spotify printed a lower low here, which is not good. Okay, we found on more supply here around 95. Let's see if we hold the VWAP. It's happening the same with Qs. Boom. So no positions, 10 a.m. of the morning, Monday, and let's review again the playbook. So Qs over a lot of overhead resistance. That is not a good entry for long. That is not a good entry for a couple of days on short side. I'm not seeing that, so I'm just staying calm here. Watching the recent breakouts to see if they follow through. watching a couple of meme stocks to see if they go up. That's how I kind of measure retail behavior. Celsius, I don't like this pattern at all. We have Ambert with very nice flag. But we have MMA, very nice action on Friday, and let's see if he builds a new range here. Let me just create an alert here so I can. If this builds a new range here around here, it might give a lot of opportunities on the inside for a good day trading play. I do know the trade, but I also watched a couple of patterns on the day trade to see if they work as the same and in the weekly. As from time to time, I do day trade. Let me watch the leaders a little bit. Futu is in bad shape. PLTR is finding a lot of resistance around 98. This is a very important area to watch because we are very close to 100, and 100 mark is like I don't know why there's the explanation for it, but when stocks goes above 100 mark price, they will tend to go higher. Okay, they tend to use higher. But what I'm seeing is after we reclaim a little bit of this overhead in the primary stocks, traders will not feel confident on the upside, so they will be shorting. They will be finding or looking for a short in most of those areas. And when shorts are that crazy, they also watch the breakouts to scare retail traders, and they step in with a lot of size and they push the trade lower. Netflix is in a very good shape here, but we have earnings. Costco is strong, man. It's reclaiming this 65 moving average very nicely. Visa was rejected here. Let me see JP Morgan. Okay. Goldman. See what we found here in the news. For now has been a boring day for me. I feel no confidence on going in a trade on the upside, and I cannot go on the downside yet on this one. I need to go in a couple of minutes, so I can't day trade. So I'm just watching for a couple of minutes more, and still I like PLTR We shouldn't take lower than this gap. Yeah, just be patient. Patient space in the trading world. Know your game and be patient. Okay, let's watch a little bit. Yemi is going. So we have a CEO buying. We have a nice trend here. So you got some momentum. And it's over this 26-27 price range, which is let's see the play here. I'm gonna take anything, but man, I didn't sleep good last night, so but if we consolidate around this area, it might give us a very good entry. So let's just review a little bit a recent threads here. Sunday thought, last night thoughts. Market and in my downtrend, strong overhead resistance to overcome. As I was saying in the, later on, last week action might indicate a possible bounce pivot point, hopefully to form a higher low. What I'm saying with this is that we need to create the sense of we are going to trend higher, okay? And for that, we need to get like kind of this pattern, okay? If we follow this pattern, let me just show you. If we go and follow this pattern, I think it's better to do it here. So this is what I'm saying, lower lows, and then we print a higher low. Okay, so now we start when this effect happen on the market, the moving average start passing down the price little by little, all the moving average, and they start acting as a support. Right now we have all the moving average around this area here, which they are acting as a resistance overhead. Okay, so when the market is down trading, we have this pattern, for example. This is the kind of pattern that we have right now. We continue print lower lows, lower highs. We create a kind of a downside channel here, and the moving average start acting as a overhead, as a support on the short side, right? So you don't want to play breakouts on momentum on the upside with this structure on the market. It's not good. It's not good. Not even in the strongest stocks. But you need to watch them, because you will see how they start pushing higher and higher, little by little, and creating a better structure around when they go over all the overhead resistance prices ranges that we find there. That's what I'm just waiting here and watching. Okay. For this style of trading, waiting is the most important thing to overcome, because you see a lot of day trading over there making a lot of money on YouTube, or creating on doing a lot of stuff that you feel that they're doing money, but not necessarily they're doing it actually. But the most hard thing on this specific system is just being patient and knowing when your setups will work or might not. And still, you have to take risks. You have to take risk and play, even though when the market is not in very good. So you just lower your risk and try to test a couple of because the thing is, no one knows when the market will recover, but most likely the market will go down, and the leaders, since they were acting with a lot of relative resistance through the market on the prior day that the market was down, they start pushing higher. Okay, they get hammered, they find a lot of supplies on some specific shorting areas, but you will see a lot of good setups working, and the market is still up. And this is what I'm saying. For example, PLTR, no one knows who is going to win here this battle, but the good thing about here is that if this stock stays here for a couple of days, it will be like a perfect setup. So you have no overhead resistance. You will be very, very close, actually 25% to all-time high, and this will be a very good risk reward, even though if the market continues with this structure that I just mentioned before. With this structure. Okay, so Man, PLTR looks like this is the trade that is very hard to take. But I mean, that's not the way the correct thing to say. It's not like it's hard to take. It's like it's a very good trade in a very good company. But I don't like to chase gap ups on this market. But you can also miss this upside here. Okay. If you see PLTR in the inside and also MSTR, they're doing like kind of the same. You see, same pattern. 3.9. They are going. 3.11. Has to go over this. There is another way to play this. If you feel that this will go higher, you can enter at the end of the market close. Or before the market close, sorry. So you anticipate to the trade to the next day. Okay, what I was doing here, so let's continue doing this one. I had to watch the... Okay, some gold loan setups working on Friday, must watch. As I was mentioned before, if macro futures growth deteriorate more, Fed might start printing. Tariffs are stopped but might not be over. Tariff on semiconductors and electronics import were reduced from 145% to 20%, and still futures are... Yeah, that was last night. So when good news are not good news, confidence is weak. Gold group momentum is strong, named last week leader, so I must follow up as we did. There are good setups in strong fundamental stocks like the one that I'm looking right now. They might emerge higher first if the market price structure improve. Must watch bank earnings and Netflix earnings this week. Market is closed on Friday. Momentum trade. This is my like kind of my mental model for today playbook on the morning. Momentum trend positive signals should be play it small, high risk, or very fast or trade, which I cannot do today. Momentum trend negative signals should be played with clear structure breaks plus higher volume confirmation. Use overhead resistant area since minor supply might show up in the price zone. That's what I was thinking last night and I was preparing. So I found a couple of goods. I follow a lot of good traders, guys. So that's what you have to do. Just follow good traders and follow the blueprint that they're leaving here next. And that's how you compare your action plan with the other guys that use similar system that you have. Okay, we have MSTR just going higher. Let's watch here. Let's go. Oh, Palantir. Oh God. There has a we had a, we had a good news on. So we have a good news on PLTR today. There you go. That's why the gap ups though. I didn't see this one. This news in the morning. Okay. So we're printing a BCP setup here. So I'm probably gonna take this trade. I'm seeing kind of the same similar patterns on the intraday. There you go. You have that one entry here. Let's see if this plays out. Yeah, I'm hesitating a little bit because the I'm not seeing a good follow through on the other. So I'm not seeing a follow through here, and these were the best I took from Friday. So, and we have a short. Okay, we have MSTR going higher here, and breaking this structure here around 313. It's a good thing. PRTR, good news. And it's still not doing great. So people are cautious in this market. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it for today here. There is not much new stuff on my mind that I have to say in my video logs. Let me see if I can find anything for you here to share. But for now, I believe that I will stop for today and maybe I can join you in the afternoon for a close. But when the best setups are not working as expected, we have no follow through on the prior days trading breakouts. We have a downtrending market, so or play small if you have some things going on. So in any case, you can catch some specific move or just basically just step aside and talk and hang out and enjoy the life. Man, Spotify is getting very good too. Once he breaks this structure here, so let's just watch the movers. We are gonna make a lot of good trades in the coming weeks. This market is setting up very nicely for very good entries. Yala, Yala, Yala. A lot of volume for Yala here. Cost continue to go higher. Max, nice. Nice recover from the lows here. Very easy day trade. It was one entry here, one entry here, stop here, entry, up, move the stop, entry. We might find some supply here going in. This stock is on the move. This stock I was watching this one on Friday. It's a very good, nice pattern, very clear pattern here. This one to go higher. Oh my God. There you go. The same platform I'm using here is in IPO. I didn't notice. This is a very good platform. I'm using Webull since they started, and the rate of improvement has been amazing. Amazing. This guy has positioned himself in one of the best trading platform in a couple of years, and who knows what they're going to do. So yeah, you have to watch it. So good, so good. There is a lot of opportunities if you are a day trader in the market, in any direction, mostly all of the time. Very strong PRTR. Very strong MSTR too. Very strong ADMA here. Nice. Close to all-time high. Very good. Problem is I didn't So I'm gonna stop the video for today, guys. There is nothing else I believe I can talk today. I'm going to work on my stuff. I mean on the other stuff, because this is also work, guys. Business is work. Everything is work. So see you in the next video, see you tomorrow. No, tomorrow I will not be here, but if I'm not here on the open, I will be on the close. And see you in the next video, guys. Don't rush your trades, don't follow, don't follow gap ups on downside markets. Don't chase them, and trade well, be safe, do good. Bye bye.